Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Renuka and today I'm planning to do some kind of making some bookmarks or tags, and I want to show you what I did before, and I'll show you how to do that as well as how we can do other things. So if you see, there is a one giraffe here, and all this giraffe with the beautiful, sometimes they have this kind of, let me show you, sometimes they have a little bit of flowers in them, hats in them, and then I just use my jelly printing stuff. I add here particular legs which I got free printouts from many things like these ones, and then I just put them by cutting here, and then this fun hat animals are there. Here you can just put, I just put a tag and just cut out these stuff, and I made all of these beforehand, and how I got an idea I will show you that also. So what happened, I put some of them in feathers also, so you're gonna like that. I got these kind of stickers where these kind of animals are already very well dressed, and you can find them in a collage soup book also. All these animals from collage soup books, they already have that. Some of them have free printables also, and I'll show you, like this one and this one. So you can see all the cats are dressed up in a very nice manner, and you can directly use that, or you can create your own stuff, but I really like them. And look at these dogs, they all dress up so nicely and they're looking some kind of funny. And then this, the sheep, she's kind of very Victorian kind of feeling going on. And this one, as well as the collage soup.com, you will get these ones also. These are kind of Easter bunny, and they are kind of nicely dressing up, so I really like that. As well as they have some free things on the collage soup, these. But if you don't want to, you can use the collage soup, as well as I'll give you another idea where you can get more free printables, like I'll show you. So this is the another site where you get the free printables, that called the free printables collage sheet from the art scavenger, at more at the artscavenger.com. So basically I gather all of this stuff from different sites, and I'm gonna mix them together. I will show you some of these free printable sheet I got from somewhere else. These are I got from somewhere else. So what I did, whatever I like, I put them, I cut them, I print them on the small paper, and I stick them on a one sheet so that I can print out that on a one sheet, and I'll get more out of this. So I make these two sheets out of all those free printable collage, and then I print them. Now you can see this is my original one, this is my print one. So sometimes it didn't give you that kind of exact look, but whenever you're gonna print after this, you have to do the shrink to page or fit to page, and then you will get, sometimes the color will differ, like this is more in grayish color, but this is not. So I just want to show you the options, and then I cut out all of them to get the tags. These are the pockets, I'll show you. And then these are my box where I put all of them. I just add little bit of stain with the distress inks on them, so they are ready to go. Or if you don't want to add, you can wait and you can mix and match with them and see how you want to go. You can stitch along them. This is the pocket which is I'm talking about. You can just fold it and then stick it, so you will get lots of free printables. And if you don't get free printables, how you can do it, I'll show that also. So you can get these kind of papers on the vintage sheets and something like that. And these are not I didn't print them, these are already printed for me. And then you can buy them from Etsy, you can buy them from Amazon. I think I just bought from Amazon. So you can choose your likes. Like I have few of these botanical ones, few of these are like old newspaper, this one is musical, this one is kind of a area of the houses, the practical measurements. This is like a calligraphic writing, very beautiful writing. And this one is just kind of the maps. So okay, I'm gonna put them here. And so I got few small and few big, so I'll show you few how we're gonna arrange them together. So I just put few of them to show how I want to do it. Let's start with this bunny. So I have this bunny, I just put this green here. I didn't yet get anything on this one. So mostly for these kind of projects I love to use these inks. These are Distress inks. Vintage photo is one of my favorite. You can just get it and you can give a nice vintagey look to your stuff. You can use the small ink cubes like this. That will also a good idea if you want to just give a rub to a corner. And you can use Distress oxides also. So I'm gonna put them aside as we are using these ones. Again, you can use the brush like these, or you can use, I have few Distress oxides also. You can use things like that. So or you can use any ink you have. Basically these kind of inks or Distress inks give that kind of very vintage look to it. So what I did, I have these stickers with me. I'll show you the stickers. So I have these funny stickers with me. I love them. I bought them for my kids and then he used some of it, and then I have rest of it with me. So there are lots of stickers. I bought 2 packs. So you can see this rabbit, bunny, whatever you say, and they have so many beautiful ideas like how you're gonna dress up the stuff. Look at this one. So most of the times I buy these stuff like that. You can do the practice for the 100-day project or any project. You can just, you know, draw them, color them with whatever medium you like. That will be the fun. What I did is I just scan them and I print out them some big. Although they while printing out and scanning them and enlarging image, some of them destroyed, then I use the scan and cut. I'm just trying trial and error basis on scan and cut. So you can see some of them come very nicely. Here the shoes are missing, but if you don't want to go through all that trouble, what else you can do, you can go to Etsy and find some nice digital prints for you, and you can choose any theme for that. You don't have to stick to the same theme like animals or something. You can go ahead and use like this kind of butterflies or something else, but they turn out very nice. I print out them on the color. I have a HP laser printer and I use the Nina Solar white card, so it's nice in pound. And if you don't want to use that, you can directly use them, right? You know, for the small tags, I'll show you, like you can directly use them. They're so fun to use. Look at them. And if you're using directly these stickers, you're gonna make more than you thought. Okay, so you can see this one, the reindeer. I print out that in little bit bigger one as well as the smaller one, and now we're gonna work on that and see how we want to put them all together. Okay, so I already put this color, the peel painted color from Distress ink, and sometimes what I do, I just go ahead and use these big blocks, but small cubes are always fun to use because they give a little bit different kind of impression on them, and it's very easy to use. You can just hold them in your hand. If you want to just color them on the sides, not much inside, so you can do that also. So that is the fun of using these ink cubes. I love them. I have them from lots of time. I hardly re-ink them, but if you like few colors more, you can buy only those colors to re-ink them also. So my main idea here is I want to put these 2-3 tags together, and then I want to put the bunny on it, like this one, because it's very in pink color, so we can add more pink stuff or more flowery stuff around it. So whatever die cuts you have, we can do that. But before adding anything, I want to do all around stitch detail. All these are printed, and all these are printed on the Nina Solar 60 white cardstock. So you can choose what you want. And now here I'm looking for the size. Now this bigger bunny is looking very cute, but I don't have his feet. So what I will do is I'm gonna cut all the excess. You can just fuzzy cut out. I tried few of them on the scan and cut, as I told you before, and they didn't, some of them didn't come out well because I didn't put the proper line somewhere, I think, or scanning is the issue, I don't know. So I'm gonna cut these, and then I'm planning to put some kind of grass or something, you know, here all together. So before that, you can put this on the foam, but before that I want to stick this position as I like them, and I already put the ink on them. So I'm gonna stick these with a few, and I don't want that full tag should be, I more want the eccentric look to them. And then I'm gonna put here, and I will not put this bunny yet, I will wait for that, or I can put it bunny and then I can, you know, add more stuff on it. But before that I want to stitch. So before stitching I'm gonna prepare all of my tags and put them aside, and then I'll stitch them all around. Now before that I will show you a few more tricks, like these ones. These are the musical ones, musical notes one, and then I have this jelly print. So what I do is whenever I have extra ink on the jelly print plate, I use these. So these are the daily paper I use. They work good. But if you don't get this daily paper, you can use the extra standing tissue or any transparent material which you are tried and tested, and then you can put that, so it will give you a sheer look that you can see through it, but it's not fully there. And then I just colored them also, and I want to put them. Now what are these small things? So I recently bought the Tim Holtz 2 packet of the white flowers. I really love them. It's long list on my channel that I want to buy these, I want to buy more, but these are all those stuffs, and you can use that in any way. I love them. And then you can add extra to like this. So before doing this I will show you a few of the things I'm planning to do. Like this one is big. I'm gonna add the tickets on this side, so you can staple on this also, and you can see this is the one of the jelly print I have, and then something like that, and maybe I can put the whole stuff on the another big paper like this. So it's totally depend how I want. Another thing I do is I add these feathers and some kind of sequence to them just for a fun, and I'll show you one more here. So this bunny didn't come out pretty well, you can see on the back side. So I just cut out from my old calendar this print, and I just put that here. If you can see, I didn't put a nice glue here, so but you can just draw or print or use this kind of stuff, and for matching that I just put this feather on it, and it's looking awesome. Okay, I'm trying to find it out. Like I got this print from the collage soup, all these zebras, and I really love them, how they turn out. And I make these kind of bookmarks. I don't want to add tags to them, so you know that head can stick outside. And then this, and there's so many. And sometimes I add these kind of whatever leftover I have, like this bird or this thing, or you can add flowers. So you can create, you can go crazy and create that. You can get inspired with these kind of stuff which I already showed you, like this one. And for particularly this one, if you want to use, we can just die cut out these, and then we can stick them on our background, and that will be fun. So I'll show you a few ideas here. Like this one, I'm planning to do something like that. So if you have these kind of ideas, like I thought this will be a nice aura behind him. You can see this tiger is half printed because it didn't get a full print, but I don't mind. And then I can add few stitches here to create a feather or something, or I can just put it like this and add grass or something like that. So this is the one thing. Now I will show you, before stitching them, I will show you, if you don't have those printable, how you can create the tag. So tag shape is nothing fancy. If you have any papers like this, I spritz it with the Hero Arts spray, two-tone spray, and then I use the distress inks also. On distress sprays, this I think I use this one and this one, but you can use any spray you have. You can use oxides and just spray it and you will get the paper. So I got this big paper with me. I use half of it for something else, but I have lots of these kind of sheets. If you don't want these kind of sheets, you can use the painted paper. I still don't remember that did I put this on the okay, I'll put it very soon. I made this painted paper. If you don't have a jelly plate, still you can get these kind of papers, and these are very pretty old techniques from the college. So we're gonna make one tag with this, and we will make one tag with the normal paper. So now you can decide that which height or length you want the tag. You can get the specific size of the tags. If you don't want to follow that, you can create your own size, or you can have anything in your stash which you want to take for the making. You can do that also. Like if I like this size, I can just go ahead, cut that. I'm going to use this piece for something else, and now I can just chomp off the corners. So if chomp off this much, I'm gonna put here, and then I'll chomp off the same on this side. Okay, that's it, nothing fancy. You can add a tag stuff. If you want more sturdy, you can add a backside. Now what kind of medium you are using is depend. This one is Cancel XL 300 GSM watercolor paper, so this is quite sturdy. But if you still want something, you can put double sheet on it, or any thick paper, or any waste paper, like any packaging paper or something like that, you can put there. Okay, and then we will make one tag out of it, I want to show, and one with the plain paper, how that we can use the other papers. So you can use your stamps also, like this. And this is another watercolor paper. It's not that much. It's a bit like it's 90 lb. It's not that much weight it's have, but still we can use, and there is some kind of faces going on, and still we can use the back side of that. So don't throw your paper if something doesn't come out pretty like this one. You can still use that for other stuff. So here I can just measure it, or if you want to make a tag with the same size, you can just draw with the pencil. This one also if you want to create, but I'm gonna skip this. I just want to show you how you can stick the collage paper on that, or you can create a master board and then you can cut out tags out of it, and then that will also fun. But in that you are not in more control of what's going on. So if you want the fun look, you can do that. If you want more control look, you can skip that. Now you can see this face is like this is not gonna work for anything. So now it's time to choose our papers. So I have these sheets which I showed you before, so I can choose the paper from this as well as the paper from whatever I have with me. Okay, these are such a beautiful papers. Okay, so So these papers are mostly thin. You can print out these kind of papers as I showed you the site before, the scavenger hunt and other sites, and you're gonna get the nice. So here I'm just putting this. You can use a glue. I love to use the glue stick. I use Woohoo glue stick for it. You don't have to match anything here. I'm just matching this corner to convert it. If it goes a little bit outside, I'm gonna just remove it. And so now particularly for these ones, you can just cut the and then you can, you know, put little bit of ink on them. You can create these kind of master boards also. Here I'm just using for the one tag, but you can create full master board to make the fun. Now again, for here I'm just talking about the collage, so I will show you more stuff. So these are few papers I created if you don't want to print out, and I have few of them like these ones, which I just use the rough paper to create this stuff. I can take a part of it. I'm gonna put that aside. Then I'm gonna show you more things. You can use tissue papers like these. You can buy tissue papers and use them. This is birthday one. This is having some kind of clocks or something. I'm gonna put that also. Then these kind of stuff where you create the paper. These are few tissue papers. This is the ink. I use the white paper towel to, you know, tap the ink. Sumi papers, tissues. These are these ones. I can show you what this is. The sketch papers. Okay, these are the Japanese calligraphy papers. You can use these also. So you'll get lots of stuff as you go around, and you can put all your these things also where you just, you know, put the extra colors on them, and still you can use them. You can stamp on them. You can use these kind of papers also. I'm gonna put few of them here because otherwise it's too much going on. And then there are a few more things you can add on the collage soup, or I bought these from collage soup. Few of them come in like this, so you can see these ones. Few of them, these are the free sheets for the stuff. This is the one of the art thing, so we can have these are the flowers. So there are so many stuff going on. I bought this botanical one. I buy that book, so you can use those digital prints also, like these ones. They are so fun to use. Okay, and then I have some other stuff also which I printed. Sometimes it doesn't print out properly, so you can use them for a tags. And we're gonna use them. Okay, so I have this one. I can just put a little bit of, I'm just matching here. You don't need to do matchy things, because you can just cut the excess. I'll show you how to do that also. And then I can add these. You can just overlap them to get a more fun. So we have a very different kind of variety of papers here going on, and I didn't see which side they are going or something like that. So basically we are just creating tag. Whatever is extra, we're gonna just cut it off. Now you can see you can add more stuff if you feel something is missing. I can add these. So you will get a very mixed kind of look here. Every tag will be different if you go the step-by-step process with all these papers and stuff like that. And if you use colors, you can also go with the different shades of color, no matter what you're doing. I'm just putting this everything aside so that we have a little bit room. And then I'm just putting this to pick. You can stick to the themes. You can choose flowers and bunnies for the Easter theme or something like that. Then I will just cut all of the excess ones. You can fold them if you want. Then see all the things are sealed properly. You can use collage medium also to stick them together. It's totally different how you want to do it. So now you can see we have these two tags. One is this, one is this. One is having colors on it, other is just plain. You can add bits and pieces of this also to get more interest if you want, rather than putting it simple and plain. So it's totally depend how things gonna work for you, and you can do accordingly. Okay, I'm just using those because it's a lecture for me. Now we have the two tags. Other process is similar. I can just take any color and just grab outside and do this. Maybe for this one I'm gonna choose olive green color. Sometimes I don't mind adding extra also, just get that grungy look, or wherever I feel that I have lack of color or I want to add the interest. Again, you can put these in the we can do it two ways. You can put them in any embossing folder and you will get the embossed raised look, or you can use the stencil on them, or you can use the texture paste like these with the stencils rather than using color or distress ink. Now I thought that these are pretty, it's not that sturdy, so just giving them a little bit sturdy, I can add a little bit of black border to them. You can totally skip this part, or you can use other cardstock, whatever you like, or you can use the board as I showed before. Okay, and then I'm planning to stitch all around it so that it will become more sturdy, and you can see that I messed there a little bit, but don't mind. And then I have these tag also, so I'm gonna just put that there. I will just put, no, I'm not putting here the main image. I want main image should be, and I don't like this pretty sturdy edge. I'm just making it a little bit wonk here. I hope that makes sense. And then I will put something like that, so it's coming a little bit outside, and then I'll put these two so that I can put my focal image on it. Remember, I'm not putting focal image right now. I'm just putting these three tags together, and here I put the focal image like that so that I can put this full tag in there. And then I'm gonna put the whole tag on this black paper. And before that, I think I should cut these two. So before stitching, I want my base should be nice and sturdy. You can do this process afterwards also if you feel that it is become more bulky to your machine, then you can do that also. It's totally depend how thick cardstock you're using on that. And then I will put this tag on this side so that I can easily cut the excess. Now again, you can make a bigger tag and other things. You can make little bit wonky like we did for this 2 tags. And I just want a little bit of image going on, so you can see now my tag is more sturdy and I can cut the excess whatever I like with these, because these doesn't stick that properly, and I can just make a shape the way I like, maybe a little bit thinner. And after this I'm gonna stitch all around it. So I did one with the stitching, like here I use the zigzag stitch and some of I use these sticks. So if you don't like that, and then you can put the another tag behind it and you can stick that will also work. It's totally depend how you want to do, or you can just put the simple white paper. Now you can see this is a little bit flimsy, so I decided to add that. There is one more technique which I want to show you. So I have this kind of paper, which is I already show you the Dell paper, and I just put little bit of colors on it, whatever is left over. So I'm gonna make a plate out of it, and it's very simple, like a ruffle we did for the, you have to just fold it and make the plate. And then I want to put it across the bottom. Okay, so I want to put it here. Suppose if I want to put it something like that here, so you can glue it, or you can just use the sellotape, or double-sided tape is the easiest way to do it, to put it in the right manner. I'll show you how to do it. So you have to just take a double-sided tape, make it flat, and now it's totally depend how much width you want, how you want to shrink it, you want to full of the staples or you want little bit of them. It's totally depend on you. And then I will just peel it off. So now I have this double-sided tape, so I can put it here very nicely, like without disturbing anything. Okay, so if I want to put this here, otherwise I change my plan, and I have these few die cuts as I showed you before. I can put some of them in front, something like that. Some of them maybe smaller, or I think inside it, something like that. So I can put all of that stuff before. If my parrot is not coming outside, I can stick that before also, but here I want to go a little bit outside, so I will not put that. But this is one trick, and you can add, if I want to add more ruffle here, I can do the same thing, and I can add more ruffle, or what I can do is I can choose the another color. So I can have this color and I can make more ruffles like that, and I can decide the height, width of the ruffle, how much I want bush kind of stuff, or I just want to mix those stuff inside. I can just give a crumble effect also by adding the more, but you can see it's getting more upside, so I don't want to. I'm gonna put something else there. So I will stitch now. My stitching will come on this, so it looks more neat and clean. Now for getting texture on this tag, I'm just putting his upside down, and just putting little bit of, it's a color. I just want to put the water, but yeah, so I'm gonna put little bit of water. You can sprinkle little bit of water on that, and then now it's too much color coming on, so I'm gonna just transfer that color, because I don't want to get color on my paper. And then I'll just put through this whole thing into the machine, and this one is from Spellbinders. Now you can see here, I just want to wipe off the color so it will not ruin the next project. And now we got this beautiful embossing design, like we can use on any side. What happened when we spritz the water with it, it become more like the fibers in the watercolor paper just got distracted, and then it will give a really nice effect. So you can use on the both. This side is the raise effect, this side is the normal effect. So I just want to show you one tag here, like you can make on the back side like this kind of thing, and then you can put your gift card inside. So it is like you're giving something. Where is my gift card? Okay, so you can put gift card like this. If you want to see the video, it's on my channel. So you can see I emboss little bit, I put something. So there are so many things going on, and this is the gift card, or you can put a small card inside it like this one. So big tags are always nice, and you can use them variety of ways. You can put something on them, and you can create a front page of your art journal or something like that. So people use tags in many ways. Other way, before stitching, I want to show you that if you have these kind of gel prints, you can use them, you can cut them, or you can just use them as it is. And I will show you how I'm gonna use this stencil on it to make a tag. So you can use your texture paste, you can use, I have so many. This one is opaque texture paste, this one is Hero Art paste, and this one is also Hero Art paste. So I just put, this one is the pearl one. I hope it's not dried fully. So then I can put this paste here, so you will get that raise effect. Now you can use this in your card front, or you can use these tags in your, like I showed you before, or you can just make them, don't write anything on them, and use them wisely as you want as you go. So that is the another way of doing this stuff. And here you can see I'm just putting all this paste. This one is the pearl paste, so it's having little bit shine. You can use the opaque, you can use the texture paste. So I just want to show you few tricks and ideas how we can do that. There are many ways to make tags. These are, I'm showing the very simple ways, and I thought let's make something, you know, you have something. I put this press and seal from the Glad, and then so it will not dry, because sometimes it's dry and then you can't open it, like it's happened with this one. And then you can just, you know, peel it off. Now you can see it's a nice beautiful raised texture on it. And then I have few paste on it, so I will use that, and I'm going to use that on any of these stuff already I have. So I can just put that extra here. You can use same way, like you can use the stencil here, you can just add more color on it. If I want to add, let's see which color I want to add. If I want to add brown on it, I can just use. And after that I'm gonna wash this stencil just like that. I don't want that texture page should sit there for more time, and then it gonna ruin my stencil. So then I created all these tags, which I'll show you how to create in the next video of the part 2 of this video, because this is becoming too long, and then we will not get an this video is too long, so that's why I'm doing that. So make sure to watch the part 2 so that you will get more insight on how to create all these fun tags with me. If you like my channel, do subscribe it, share it with your loved ones. I love to read your comments. Let me know how much you want to see other things, or what do you like, which tags your favorite. So until the next crafty project, have a crafty life. Bye bye, and take care and stay crafty.